this season.
Sure. Can't deny that. Now we're on to game number 2 here in our final best of 3 today. In the bottom right, in the red.
SK Telecom T1 INnoVation.
In the upper right, in the blue.
GSL Green Wings Terminator.
This guy, you know, INnoVation, we all know, like basically best Terran or second best Terran in the world, basically all the time.
Yeah.
Won last GSL season, may win this one, who knows. Killing it in Pro League with 6-0. But Terminator, on the other hand, right, like, I don't even put him in top 5 Protoss yet, but I think he's someone that absolutely can get there. Like, he's on his way.
We need to see a little bit more of him before we could even start considering that. But
yeah, certainly.
I mean, he's
shown like a huge range, really great play, really smart play all over the place. He's becoming a very good Protoss, which is really exciting to see because there's like this is the age of good Protosses. We have like 5 or 6 guys that are just so ridiculously top tier.
Who did? I'm sorry. Wait. INnoVation lost to, or Terminator lost to INnoVation his first game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I was thinking. What would happen if Terminator faced off against MMA? Could he beat MMA?
I thought everyone in this group could beat MMA, but I turned out to be wrong. So I don't know, man. I don't know. The way MMA was playing tonight, maybe he just beats everyone. It's a little bit hard to say. I would think. Does the observer know we're watching his screen?
I don't know, man. We have no movement.
I have never seen it not move that long. Oh, okay, there we go.
We're finding out that he spilled his coffee.
He's like,
he's burning himself sick, screaming in the back. Ah!
Someone's like, hits him with a stick. Come on! Observe the game. No one wants to watch a gas that long. We know it's a Reaper. We knew it was a Reaper when he made the gas. These builds are figured out.
Ready the pitchforks.
It's INnoVation. As soon as you see his gas and barracks time, you already know the next 10 minutes of the game.
Well, the probe's coming down now. He wants to make a nexus, and the SCV's like, no!
Yeah, and he actually sent the probe rather early here. The SCV turned around to block, but it's actually a double gas build with that mothership core. So kind of a little bit of mind game going on there for a second.
Pretty cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope we go to game number 3. The games have been actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really hope so too.
If we already have a long day, I want it to go longer, you know?
Let's go all the way.
Go all the way, why not? We've had some really cool games. These have actually been some of the better games we've casted all season. Uh-oh! Oh my god! That's so good. See, this is, okay, that captures INnoVation and his play style here. It's all these little things he just does right. INnoVation and MMA are like the Terran Double Dragon here. You know? I mean, they're so...
I would say that...
Uh-oh, he's going to get another one, too.
All right, but I'll trade that probe for that Reaper.
Still, he got it. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. But he doesn't see that there's a Stargate, so that's nice. But Terminator's been doing a lot of Stargates lately. And this map in particular, he does a lot of Stargates on. So I think INnoVation's probably thinking, good chance there's a Stargate. So I doubt he's going to be caught off guard by it. We'll see, though. I'd love to see from Terminator here, by the way, to go into his Phoenix Colossus play. I think that would give him a pretty reasonable chance of being able to take this one. Because he plays it very well on this map. He's really grown into a very good Phoenix Colossus player. And has a good range of like how many Phoenix and whether or not he goes into Storm and stuff. So it's kind of hard to predict exactly what it'll look like out of him. INnoVation, on the other hand, of course, just going to macro like crazy and try to outplay his opponent.
Yeah.
No trickery there.
Okay, we have that first Oracle coming down now. Headed southbound in the hopes of getting as many SCVs as humanly possible. We'll see if that Widowmine actually comes back.
Look at this one Stalker.
I know.
It's bash in face. This is what you get for not making your bunker. Damage all over your Marines.
Now
and drawn out of position as well. Look at this. He's way out of position. There's no Widowmine over here. Oh, wow. This is all because of that one Stalker, too.
Yeah, he did a very good job. Well, I mean, I guess...
That's awesome, 6 kills.
Call me Tasis, please. Stop calling me 6 kills. I hate it when you call me that. It's not finished yet. 10 kills now. That Oracle is an instructor.
Well, he just instructed on how to kill a lot of SCVs, man.
That was all because of that harass, and I feel like we're seeing Terminator play a little bit, actually, more like INnoVation does normally.
Yeah, that was really well done. He drew so much of INnoVation's attention, did so much damage to that Stalker that the Oracle just wrecked. And now he has Phoenixes sitting at home to help out against any pushes that come. He has a Robo, so I think we'll see him go right into Colossus.
If there was a game where Terminator had to have the early game that could bring him into the mid-game and late game to win, this is the game.
Yeah.
But then INnoVation decided to pick up and just make a beeline right here for Terminator's base. Where's that? I think the Oracle's actually, just tucked in between the second and the first base for Terran, just at the bottom of our screen. Now, there's Phoenixes here, but the Phoenixes are not going to be able to kill these medevacs before everything's been dumped out.
That is a fact. In fact, will they even see them coming in? Because if they dump out and the Phoenixes haven't done anything yet, Phoenixes are not that useful against this many Marines, right?
Oh, my God, this is so good.
No. Well, that's about the worst thing that could ever happen.
No Nexus Cannon.
No Nexus Cannon.
And the Widow Mine burrows down there on the ramp, so don't bring your Stalkers up here unless you have an Observer like that, then I take it all back.
This is still fantastic for him, though. Look at that. Even scans to kill it off. Wow.
The Oracle's now gone.
Wow, this could not have gone worse for Terminator.
Oh, my God. He actually got that Observer, too. Let's see here. How many probes is he actually going to get? Because this is a lot of probes. Well, the other Stalkers come up here, too, which helps out a lot, but still. I think the Hurt's already on, really.
Yeah.
Oh, meanwhile. The Terminator just took his hand off the mouse.
Well, this is like...
INnoVation is just too good. GG!
Wow.
INnoVation and MMA move on to the round of 8.
Really well done. I feel bad for Terminator. His mothership core is like in the one location where it could not get a Nexus
Let me tell you
cannon
something.
off.
That was the perfect place to attack.
Yeah.
We don't see people do that, but INnoVation clearly has this incredible insight. He knew where the mothership core is going to be. Look, it's not like Terminator is the only guy who does that with his mothership core. Everybody does that. But if you drop the mothership core, kill that. But she was almost counterintuitive in a lot of ways, so how people would approach StarCraft 2. But absolutely, get in there, kill that mothership core. You take that out. No more Nexus Cannon. You scan once or twice. You kill the observers.
Yeah, and attack to the main or the natural, Terminator holds.
Yeah.
Because the mothership core is equidistant between the Nexuses, so he can get to it very quickly. But dropping right exactly there, not every Protoss keeps that there, but he happened to.
It's even set to
and
patrol, so it has momentum.
Yeah.
To bounce.
Inertia.
Yes, that's true. It's kind of funny. We just don't see that, the drop there specifically on the mothership core, but it makes so much sense.
As soon as he saw it, he's like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, it was a snap decision. He saw that the Oracle was down at the bottom, so he says, okay, limited amount of potential detection for the Widow Mine. Gets in there, hits that mothership core, also burrows the Widow Mine on the ramp. Now, there were 2 or 3 Stalkers at the natural, so they weren't able to get up there without being punished.
There's nothing to do from there.
Yeah, and from there he gets to where the Nexus is. The probes have to be pulled, but these are Space Marines, and so they fire very fast. Yeah, so they killed everything. We're going to go to an interview now and see how INnoVation's doing now that he's moved on to the round of 8.
네, 감사합니다.
Congratulations, INnoVation. He says thank you.
상대 대진이 조금은 생각보다 꼬였죠. 팀킬 경기로 나오지 않았습니다. 자, 진출 소감 들어볼게요.
So it didn't really go as you expected today. How do you feel now?
사실 승자전에서 령우랑 할 거라는 생각을
Today, honestly, I thought I was going to have a winner's match against Dark. That's what I expected.
하루였던 것 같아요.
But
오늘 테란이
everything got screwed up, I guess.
예상을 못하셨던 것 같아요.
정말 만약에 올라올 수도 있다라고
yeah, I don't think you were
생각을
expecting you were going to be
하긴
meeting
했는데 그래도
Terrence.
제가 질 거라고는 생각을 못했어요.
상대가 오늘
Yeah,
정말 준비를 많이 해온
did think about it, but
느낌이었습니다.
I just didn't think I was ever going to lose against him when I
컨트롤에서
played.
2등 가면 서로 이신영 선수에게 또 압도하는 모습이었거든요. 어떠셨어요, 승자전?
Yes, MMA showed some really impressive plays, especially in his micro against you specifically. How do you feel about that?
좀 놓치고 있지 않았나 싶기도 해서 오히려 오늘 징계만이
I think I
도움이
might be a
될 것
little
같아요.
bit behind
네. 자, 오늘
about
그래도
some of the
하재상
concepts
선수를
in
두 번
TvP,
잡고
so I'm going to have to work on my TvT a
올라가겠습니다.
little
오늘
bit more.
지뢰 아주
She
활약이
says,
좋았잖아요.
so you defeat Terminator
혹시
twice
지뢰
today.
사기라고 생각 안 하세요?
And your
오늘
mind play, Widow mind play
그냥
was great.
전체적으로 하재상 선수를 이기기도 하긴
And she said it really
했는데
worked well. Tell us about that.
너무 어렵게 다 이겨가지고
네.
그냥 별로 사기 같지는 않아요.
I'm not so sure.
사기는 아니다.
It's
자,
Imba.
이어서 박대만 해설의 질문까지 들어보겠습니다.
We're going to get a few questions
지뢰는
here
사기지 않나 싶네요.
from our
테라는
analyst.
사기라고 생각 안 하는데 지뢰는 좀 사기의 느낌이 드는 것 같고. 그
He said actually the mine is
테라전과
Imba.
완벽하세요.
He said.
근데 항상 이제 태태전이 본인의
So
좀
your
발목을 잡을 수
TVZ
있기
looked
때문에
perfect,
조시명식 때
but your
방영을
TVT
보내는 것보다
was
조성주 옆에
a
원석을
little
붙였다
bit
이런
off.
얘기가 있거든요. 맞는 건가요? 앞으로 만날 수 있는 이제 테란 강적을 좀 조기에 제거를 하기 위해서
어느 정도 그냥 없는
So you've been,
부분은 아닌데 약간의
so you traded
견제도
with
있긴
partying
한데
with Solar in the group
또
nomination.
사이가 되게 자신 있어 해가지고
I think
그냥 잘 떨고
It seems like you were getting set up to eliminate Maru.
오늘은 이제 본인이 선택을 했던
His
하재상
response was,
선수가
I
이제
didn't really set it
두 번째
up,
올라갔는데
but I kind of expect partying to
프로토스전은
eliminate Maru.
사실 지뢰 거의 지뢰로 다 이겼잖아요. 오늘 지뢰가 막 대박도 내고 이것저것서 대박을 내면서 프로토스 선수들이
So when I look at your
항상 이제
TvP,
한타를 좀 많이 해요. 지뢰 저거 좀 없애야 된다.
It's all about the
프로토스에게도
mind
한마디
games.
해주시죠. 프로토스의
What's the
어떤
key
부분이
plan you
가장
had coming in
짜증이
here?
난다 뭐 이런 부분이 있잖아요.
그냥 지뢰를 좀 막고 플레이를 하려고 하지 말고 그냥 좀 공격적으로 하면 좀 어려울 것 같아요.
He said, don't do
막으려고 하지
defensive
말고 오히려
mind play, do
서로 막
offensive mind play.
공격적으로 하다 보면 그러다가 오늘 하재상 선수가 털리더라고요.
Let's just do it. He says,
그래서 앞으로의
he says,
경기도
let's do
기대를 많이
aggressive play.
해보겠고요. 앞으로 그러면은 어떤 부분에 있어서 좀 태태전은 극복이
So from
가능할 것
now
같나요?
on,
근데 이제 얼마
you
결승전이
can
안
make up
남았는데 진해의
or improve on your TvT
테란이
matches?
좀 센데
He says, yeah.
제가 오늘 보여준 경기
I have the Pro League finals.
처참하게 질
First
것
round finals
같아가지고
coming up.
보완을 좀 해야 될 것 같아요.
네, 오늘 어느 정도
And I know we have a lot of good Terran players.
있으신 이신영
He said Jenner has a lot of good
선수인데요.
Terran players, so I had to be ready for that as well.
1위와 경기를 하게 됩니다. 거기서도 이 테란 저그 둘인데
So,
어떤
INnoVation, you're going to be
선수를 만나고
facing
싶으세요?
whoever's the second place.
테란
Or they said there's two potential Terrans you could face off in Group B. Do
저그가 지금은
you have anyone you prefer to face?
이승현 선수와 김민철 선수가 있는데
He says, I actually don't want to play
선수의
TvT.
차이는
I want to play against Zerg players.
둘 다 잘하시는
And he said, she said, well, there's Soki and Lipe in that. Then who would you want to play but Zerg?
둘 다 만나도
He said both those
상관없는데
guys are really great.
개인적으로는 이승현 선수랑 해보고 싶긴 해요.
오, 이승현
And whenever I
선수
play against them on
자신감이
ladder,
찌르시던데
they're quite tough.
상관없으세요?
네, 자신감이
Personally, I think I'd prefer to meet up against Life.
좋으시고 또
She said, are you
잘
confident
하시는
against
것
Life?
같아서 그냥 예전에도 했었고
네.
오랜만에 또 해보고 싶어가지고
아, 그렇군요. 자,
It's not
오늘
gonna be my first
늦게까지
match
많은
against Life
팬분들이
if I do face off
기다려주셨습니다.
against him.
마지막으로 팬분들께 한마디 부탁드립니다.
And he said, it shouldn't be
네,
anything
되게
special. I just
경기가
feel
이렇게
good about it.
끝났는데 응원해 주시느라 너무
So,
감사하고요.
He said, I just wanted to say, say thank you guys so much for coming down here.
네, 알겠습니다.
And he says, I'm going to do my best. He also said it's really late, so
네, 감사합니다.
he's going to do his best to make it to the
자, 이렇게
semifinals.
오늘 이번
So come down to the studio once more, please, he says. Well, this was a fantastic day. A
Yeah.
long day, but a
Kind
long
of.
day is not a bad day.
Kind of unexpected results overall, especially MMA in first place.
Well, I really enjoyed all the games we had today. We had cool
was
games from
great.
carriers. We
It was
had
really
a lot
good.
of really tactical games.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
yeah,
This was
it was a
a
lot of
fantastic
fun.
day of Code S with great results. You know, I'm a little bit scared, Tasteless, to be honest, because I asked you at the beginning of the day, Tasteless, who do you think is going to make it out? And you said Terminator, and you said Dark, and I think this is the beginning of the Tasteless curse.
I think you're right. The tasteless curse is finally here. Man. Well, here's what round of 8 bracket looks like so far. So we have MMA and INnoVation.
That's right. And, of course, Group B playing on Friday. We'll see who their opponents are going to be. And then next week, Group C and D will play.
Yes.
Just a sick tournament. It's shaping up to be. Cool to see 2 Terrans already in that next round.
Yeah. Well, guys, that does it for us here tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. The games were a blast. We'll be back Friday, same time at 6:30 p.m. Korean Standard Time. So don't miss out on that. Any closing thoughts, Artosis?
No.
Okay. Just checking. Thank you guys so much for watching. Great work as always, Artie. We love